Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to do a weekly reading today, and we'll see what Spirit wants to convey to you guys. Let's start with some oracle cards, and we'll get an overall message for the reading. Then we will throw down the tarot, we'll clarify it, and at the end we'll see if Spirit wants to give us any further messages depending on what comes out in the reading. Okay, Scorpio, so we'll just kind of dig underneath this and see what we have today. Spirits, guides, and angels. Let's go ahead and get a message for the Scorpio collective. What is the overall energy? What is the message for Scorpio for their highest good and the highest good of everyone? All right, we had a couple of the halfies. Wisdom of halfies, I think is what this is called. Okay, you got card 11, relax. Interesting. And you got card 45, listen. Okay, so Scorpio, a strong message here about, you're going to be working on some things, but don't get yourself all bent up about it. Relax and listen for guidance and how to move forward in whatever it is that's going on. Let's keep going. We'll get the overall energy, and then we'll kind of dig underneath it and find out. Let's get one from the Lantern Oracle, please. Spirit for Scorpio. What would you like me to convey to Scorpio? From the Lantern Oracle. Okay. You also had two come out from this deck as well. You got card 12, creative power. Realize your alchemical energy and let's try that again. Release your alchemical energy into the world. So this is kind of like that Empress energy, right? I'm getting like a lot of like, you're working on something. Listen for prompts, like don't overwork, don't overthink, relax and listen to your like intuition is sort of like pulling you in, saying, look, you're in a very creative space right now to make something. Pay attention to the messages that you're getting. Be consciously aware. Okay. There's something about listening too, right? So listening to other people when it comes to picking up context clues. There's something that you're creating that wants to come in, and you're in process, right? Because you see the picture, she's still pregnant with whatever this idea is, whatever is this thing that wants to be birthed through you. It's something specific to you, Scorpio, like for whoever's listening. Just relax, because you see the birds, right? It's like by the light of the moon, right? We've got this new moon. Today, oh my gosh, is today the 30th? I forgot what the date was. Yeah, we've got a new moon today. So Scorpio, just sort of relax, and you've got some information that's trying to reach you today. It is. This is you, because you also got this, let's keep going. You got this card 40, inner integration. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect. I don't know, I just can't read today. Yeah, that's what it says. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. So there's something extremely creative that wants to come forth out of you. It's just I don't know. It is. There's something wild. There's something primal that wants to come through. Listen and relax. I don't know. We're going to get a couple of more here, though, because this is like really interesting. Let's see if we can get some more insight about what is this that Scorpio... It's like the universe is trying to give you this message about listen and relax into something creative that wants to come in. It's interesting. So first we got heart portal. This is the heart chakra. Reciprocity, generosity, and mistrusting. So there's something that wants to come. It's like you're being asked to open your heart, honestly, to allow whatever this message is that Spirit wants to impart to you. It wants to come through you. It wants you to be able to integrate this energy, whatever this is. And then I think this is what they're trying to allude to. It's forgiveness, redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. So this is kind of like a death card almost. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, allowing your heart to open, healing old energy that wants to be healed so that you can integrate, and something new can be birthed through you. So there's releasing there's old woundedness that wants to be wrapped up in this cycle, this Taurus energy that we're in right now, right? This Taurus, it's like bringing and grounding down into the body. Listen and relax, because there's something that wants to come up through you, for healing. And it's revolving around this forgiveness, this ability to sort of let those old cycles sort of go, allowing the heart to open and to soften, right? There's something that wants to come in for you. There's something. We're going to have to get a tarot message on this, whatever this is that wants to come in for you. So let's go ahead and we will pull some tarot. Spirits, guides, and angels, what is the message for the Scorpio collective today? What is the message for Scorpio? What do you need them to know at this time? Inner integration. Yeah, 10 of inspiration. So you are coming to the end of a cycle where you have been sort of battling internally, battling externally, having to work really hard. Walking uphill, carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, and it wants to be released. It wants to be healed. It's like you're being guided. Okay, there's something that you're seeing for the first time. Oh, wow. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 4 of materials with the 3 of voices and death. Yeah, and Fool. Okay, so let's start with the bottom of the deck. Okay, you do have this new beginning after this death, which is in perfect alignment with the Oracle card that we had, right? And it's about releasing these old mindsets that have kept you stuck in disappointment, in heartbreak, right? It's like you've been holding on to these old stories and these old things for fear of letting them go, right? And look, you've got the Hierophant, and I'm not even going to go any further underneath this Fool, but Spirit is really coming in to let you know that it's time to release the old painful stories. It's time to release the suffering. to open your heart, to soften your heart to something new that wants to come in. The message off the top, okay, you saw it kind of come out here. And where did we start? It was, I guess it was this 10. Yep. I think it was this 10 of inspiration, right? And there was this heaviness. And then the 4 of inspiration came out upside down, and the star. And then we had the page of voices. And we had all of this difficulty. I mean, there's just a lot of difficult. We see this change, this transition. It's like really putting on those spectacles, really putting on those glasses to look, to see that you are being led towards a complete regeneration, just a complete healing, so that you can actually open yourself up to a new path, right? To something that's going to be more in alignment with you in your future. We do see you in this 9 of inspiration persevering, but there's something about your power and your creativity that, again, the 9 of inspiration is all this orange. You have all of this orange energy, okay? And it's that creative power that wants to come through you. It's like it wants to, it's like a child, okay? Because you had the page of voices over the top of this. It's like being willing to go back to the very beginning and to look at something as if for the first time. It's like you are learning something about how you've always thought, and understanding that there's something much more powerful in that wants to come through, right? Release your alchemical energy into the world. It's gaining clarity. It's like getting a new voice, understanding that you are a powerful being. And you don't have to stay in this place of limitation, okay? The old paradigm that you're coming out of is one where you were holding on to a lot of pain, certainly a lot of old stories about, you weren't fully believing in the power of who you are and your ability to overcome things. Allowing those to become healed, right? There's something here in this reversed 4 of inspiration, right? It's like being upside down in your relationships, okay? So when you write the relationship to yourself, then you start to get that balance with the 4, that stability in your relationship to others. But it begins with you, and we know that because there's an inner integration, right? You're at the end of this road. You're at the end of this particular path. So you've been going uphill for a while, and you've got like your soul family, okay, which we see here that wants to come through, okay, in the form of spirit, your guides and your angels, right? Your spiritual team. The message in this reading is that there's something that wants to come through, that wants to impress upon you, right? If only you'll listen, okay? If only you will open your heart to hear the message. There's healing. There's a wish fulfillment that's attached to this. It's your destiny. This is the wheel, okay? You see the green, which is the healing aspect, and the pink, right, which is the love. It's like coming into this integration of love for yourself, of releasing, right, all of the the old hard stories that we keep, right? It's being receptive and open. It's softening to this new perspective, of who you're meant to be, right? It's this change. Relax your need to be defensive, to be stiff and unyielding, right? Your power comes from opening, from softening. Your power comes from embodying this energy, right? And the forgiveness comes when you look at yourself in the mirror. You look at your reflection in the mirror. You see here, there's this resistance to wanting to allow that forgiveness to come in. There's this resistance that we all have, frankly, right? You know, to forgive ourselves, to feel that we deserve this redemption, right? But it is your sacred birthright. It's what is meant for you. It's the path that you're being led to go down. There only needs to be a willingness for you to relax into it, to allow it, to hear it, right? To believe it. Let it go, take a leap of faith, understand where it is that Spirit wants to lead you and to guide you. You feel it. You feel the heaviness of where you've been. You're tired, okay? You're tired, extremely tired of fighting against yourself, right? And you find yourself in this place where it's like you're emptying it all out. It needs to just be emptied out. The change, 5 and 5, the change is upon you. You can't resist it anymore. There is no way to resist it anymore because the message is so clear and your heart is aching. It aches, Scorpio. It aches to be reborn, okay, into this new path. Your mind, the cobwebs, they want to be cleared. It's like the moth wants to come out and it's time to release, right? You've been holding on to all of this. It's like falseness. Not even seeing yourself like for who you are. It's okay, so I know I'm just trying to like give the full picture here, but let me get a few clarifiers here with the Sun and Moon Tarot. Spirit, let's see if we can get some specific stories here about this 10 of Inspiration. What about the 10 of Inspiration? The Princess of Pentacles, right? It's like being a student again. It's like coming into this grounding into the earth, into Taurus season, understanding your value, seeing the opportunities in front of you, and deciding to take them, deciding that, the messages that are coming into you is that it's time to integrate all of the lessons that you've learned from your past because there's a new cycle that's upon you, right? And with this reversed 4 of Inspiration, let's see what we get for that. Okay, so okay. The 8 of Pentacles came out upside down and the Emperor, right? So there is this need to sort of like up level and to take charge, but you don't have to you don't have to work so hard for it. There's nothing that you actually need to do. All you need to do is to just listen, right? And to allow. And so sometimes with the Emperor, there's a sense of stubbornness, right? There's a sense of disbelief or a sense of needing, again, you've got a lot of fours in this, right? So it's like, it's destabilizing in a sense, right? When we sort of release our need to control outcomes, okay? When we're being asked to change the way that we approach our whole world, when a new cycle approaches and everything that we've worked for suddenly goes upside down, right? There's this need to tap into a higher wisdom, right? A higher authority is really what I would get with this. I'm drawn to the sun. It's like there's a higher authority in spirit that wants to come through, and it's begging you, please listen, Scorpio, listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to lead you and guide you if you will just listen and soften your heart and open your heart on this new path in front of you. Will you consider, receiving the message? Will you consider laying down your burden, right? Yeah. You're at a crossroads, okay? And it's nothing that you can see. It's nothing that you're going to use your external senses for. This is an inside job. This is just being still and coming to this realignment inside through the heart. There are blue skies, okay? There's calm water. Just be still, okay? This is not a time to take outward action. This is not a time to need to put in more work or to do more things or to involve more people or to look for anything else. There's an inner integration here with this heart portal. Okay, and then let's get something for the Page of Voices. What does this page have to say? Queen of Wands, for sure. You're up leveling. Again, this is creative power. Okay, this is all tied together. This is really stepping into your power. It's really becoming emboldened in this feminine, there's this feminine, divine feminine healing here. You see her, she's kind of dancing and she's, waving her wand. There's a boldness and a courageousness, release your alchemical energy into the world. You see what she's doing there? I mean, it directly correlates with the cards. And then we've got the Five of Materials, and this really is sort of understanding that there's so much more that's in front of you that you haven't been awakened to yet, but it's imminently coming. It wants to come. It wants to evolve and to change you into this. And a lot of cards are coming out, right? Like a lot of cards here. So we've got strength, okay, which, oh, why did I say strength? Oh, because it says strength up here. So we've got the Nine of Wands, which is the next card out here. Okay, it's interesting. This deck actually has some words printed at the top. Strength with the Nine of Wands, a truce with the Four of Swords, and the Prince of Swords. Okay, so this is taking brand new direction. You see he's on like a little mini chariot there. That's an interesting, right, with his sword of truth. So there is sort of a breakthrough, okay, Scorpio, that comes through in the state of rest, right? It's like calling a truce on the Nine of Wands. It's like kind of bleeds into this relax card. It's like the Nine of Wands here, which is a repeating card, is saying chillax. Four of Swords, relax. Okay, there's a new truth, there's a new message that's coming in for you. And let's talk about this Nine of Inspiration, this Nine of Wands, right? It's like you're tired. It's like, yes, the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. It's just fate, it's destiny, it's just where you are in the journey. The wheel is turning forward, and it's like you're ready to gain some ground now. You're ready to allow, right? It's like you see it clearly, okay? There's something that's coming, and it's this forgiveness. It's all related to this forgiveness card. It's you like looking at yourself and saying, you know, I haven't done anything wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. It's a redemption, okay? It's a rebirth. It's the fight within you is coming to a resolution. There's no more need to carry it. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Yes. Abundance, the Three of Cups and the Prince of Cups. The universe is coming in to offer you. It's a reason for celebration, okay? It's coming into this cups energy. You see, we haven't had any cups in this whole reading until the final outcome underneath this heart portal. It's like you're finally releasing this old baggage, this old story, this old where you've been so hard on yourself, Scorpio, but you didn't need to, because the star was guiding you this whole time into this beautiful rebirth, okay? This is an opportunity for you to call a truce, okay? To call a truce within yourself. You don't have to do anything to gain favor with the universe. You're already loved. You're already highly favored and valued, right? Your value is within you. It exists already. You're ready to break through, okay, and to offer something of yourself to the world, because you see your value. You see that there's nothing that needs to hold you back from moving forward. You can release the old story and the old heartaches and the old disappointments and the old feelings of not being worthy. Those are done, okay? And allow this healing energy to come in, to come forth, so that you can step into your true power, so that the light of the sun can illuminate for you the path forward. It's a very, very beautiful message. Okay, so I just want to get one message from Spirit. Let's go ahead and, Scorpio, I'm feeling like the Lemurians, I can never say that, the Lemurians, this is the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. Let's go ahead, Spirit, let's get a blessing. What can you bless the Scorpio Collective with today in this reading? Thank you, Spirit. What can you bless the Scorpio Collective with today in this reading? Thank you. my God, this is beautiful. You guys got Way of Pearls. It's card 2. Okay, so that's indicative of this Two of Swords. There's new energies, a time of growth, trust, and liminal space. So you're allowing the path to unfold in front of you. Like I said, it's a death and a rebirth. It's a time for you to trust. Okay, there's a time of new growth, right? There's new energies that are coming in, and you're beginning this process of, where is it? Oh, yeah, of inner integration. This is the new process. This is the new growth. Okay, there is peace, equilibrium, fulfillment, in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. Okay, it's taking everything that you've learned to this point and integrating those energies so that you can open your heart to something even more profound and more healing and more abundant, okay, coming in, so that you can become the love that you wish to receive. Okay, this is the Way of Pearls. Okay, so this is your reading. I hope it helps somebody out there. If you like the reading, please do like it and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.